Welcome back, adventurers, to Let's Play Riven, the sequel to Myst. When last we left off, we had finally, at long last, located Atris's missing wife, Catherine. And we're now on a quest to retrieve the stolen prison book from the Black Moiety, which is why I am currently standing in front of this prison, here on the jungle island. Because I believe that there is more to this prison than meets the eye. So I'll just turn this and open it up again. Prison doors are now open. So let's head inside. First glance doesn't really appear to be anything. I mean, if you actually think about it, the prisoner in here could quite easily have knocked me out and escaped, but they didn't. See if we can have a closer look at these walls. Quite old-looking walls. Well, creature comforts is not something that Gin wants for his, for his prisoners. We'll see if there's anything hidden in this drain here. Aside from all this, what appears to be murky water. I suppose we have no choice. Let's see if there's anything actually in there. Oh, there is. It's some kind of handle lever? Well, will you look at that. Another hidden passage. Something tells me that this wasn't a feature that Gin himself built into this prison. Methinks the Black Moiety might have actually had a hand in this. And it would also explain how our mystery prisoner was able to escape us without being seen. At least without going through the prison doors. There is a dark cave. Very dark cave. Have to feel our way around because there are no lights. Oh, there's a bit of light over there. And at the end of the cave is a shape that almost resembles the giant fish. Something tells me that this isn't a coincidence, but there's something over here that we can interact with. Ah! It's a fire marble, or light. Some kind of fire marble light. Are there any more of these? Oh, there's one right here that we couldn't see in the gloom. The light is now on, and I can just make out that one over there. I'm sure there are some more that we can find to light our way back. There's the wall that we were at before, which is not brick, by the way. It looks brick on one side, but it's not brick on the other. It's a sheet of metal. And there's a door here that we can open. It's actually amazing that Gin and his followers didn't manage to find this place. Although having said that, I wonder what Gin is waiting for, aside from Atris to come to Catherine's rescue with the linking book. Appears to be a chamber of some kind here. Ah, over there, on that large stone edifice, is a depiction of the Moiety dagger. And a series of stones. Series of stones in a complete circle. The stone here appears to be a depiction of the fish. I have no idea what that creature is. Or that one. They might actually be... They might be native to Riven? I don't know. This one looks familiar. This creature resembles those I found on the beach at the base of those stairs by the rock that resembled the giant fish. And that appears to be the beetle that we've been seeing on Riven. A fish of some kind of animal, bird of some kind, some kind of weird tadpole thing, another type of bird. Actually, no. This is actually the beetle that we've been seeing, the one depicted in the beetle room, and the one on the gate. There's some sort of weird elephant mammal there. Appears to be a crocodile of some kind. Another type of bird. Some kind of animal I have no idea of. A fish of some kind. Some weird triangular fish. Another animal of some kind. This one actually looks like the frog, the Yttrim that we saw in the cage on the boiler island. Here's another mammal, some type of crab, another animal, and something that appears to be a seahorse of some kind. There's another fish, and finally there's this weird mammal creature. And, well, that's really about it. The thing is, we've seen some of these animals before. We've seen this one. We've seen this one. We've definitely seen, as I mentioned before, we've definitely seen the beetle. We've seen the Yttrim. And I'm pretty sure we've seen fish in the Rivenese village. This is definitely quite an elaborate location. I wonder what are these passages carved into the walls mean. Whatever this room is, it's of some great significance to the moiety. Can we interact with the stones in any way? We can indeed. We can lower them. and we can raise them. Now, we've actually found a clue to this puzzle along the way. The eyes. Not the color eyes of the fire marble puzzle that we no longer have to deal with. The wooden eyes that we've been seeing all throughout Riven. And you may notice a curious coincidence. Apart from one of the eyes, which was found on the Boiler Island in Gen's study, the remaining 4 eyes are actually here on the Jungle Island. We've encountered 3 of them already. We haven't encountered the 4th, though I'll change that. So I'll just pull this lever here to pull it back. Remember that the eyes were in areas that kind of had animal shapes. And not only that, but interacting with the wooden eyes made the noise of the animals in question. If we go over here, I actually believe that this thing here is actually the whatever apparatus it is that allows Gen or the people on the survey island to have a look around at the various islands of Riven. But you'll recall that you could have a look to this cave, and on the Boiler Island, the eye that was marked with the dunny symbol for 1 mentioned that the eye was kind of found in this area. Well, if you remember, there was a kind of shadow silhouette cast onto the water that actually resembled one of the triangular fish, like the one that we've just seen in the cave. So the top part of this cave and the lower part of the reflection look like the fish. We go back through here. I recall there was the second one that we found was the one of the Yttrim, which was the animal there. And this was the symbol for 2. No, this was the symbol for 3, not 2. What am I talking about? This was the second one that we found overall, but this is actually marked with the dunny symbol for 3. These animals again. We'll chase them off this time. Yeah, I know. You're not happy with us. Go away. That's right. Swim out to sea. You'll be back later, sunning yourselves once again on that nice hot rock. If we actually go to back across here, there was the rock that looked like a giant fish, which had the dunny symbol for 5. So we have 1, 3, and 5. So there's a pattern. So that's what the numbers are. The numbers are the order of the order in which the animals must be. If I can just get back onto the path. The numbers represent the order that the animals must be placed in order to solve that puzzle. For example, here is the beetle. This one is marked with 2. So the pattern now is fish, beetle, yttrim, and the last one is the fish, but we still haven't found the fourth one yet. So we need to have a look out for the fourth wooden eye that we still haven't found yet. I mean, we've pretty much explored most of Riven, but it has to be here on the jungle island, because all the other ones are on the jungle island, and even the wooden eye on the boiler island was found on the jungle island. I wonder. There's that nice long look at the giant mushrooms, well, the glowing mushrooms and the giant dagger. Huh. I never noticed that before. There are actually stairs here. You see closely, there's actually stairs carved up the side of the path. Can't believe I missed that. Ah! And there's a wooden eye carved into here. But there's no real way to see what animal it is. It's just placed under the dagger. Which is rather strange. It doesn't fit the pattern, but there's an eye here. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. That sound is the same sound as the creatures that were sunning themselves on the fish rock. And if you've noticed there, we've seen that symbol before. That is the dunny symbol for 4. So we've found all the wooden eyes. So now we can. We need to head back to the village. So head along this way, back up this gate this time, and head back to that room. To the room with the stones. Moiety room. So back up the ladder here. And back to prison cell. And the hidden passageway. So now we're finally making some more progress. Wait for the passage to open again. Looks like Gen may have taught some of the Rivenese a little too much knowledge, or perhaps Catherine may have been teaching the Moiety something of Atris's knowledge and skills. Anyway, back into the chamber of the Moiety. So we have the pattern now. We have the we've pretty much know the solution to the wooden eyes puzzle now, which is in relation to the circle of stones. But what will happen when we finally solve this puzzle? Well, that remains to be seen. So when we return, adventurers, we shall indeed solve the puzzle and see what else awaits. Until next we meet.